let's talk about the data transmission. There are three factors need to be considered when transmitting data. The first factor is the direction of data transmission. For example, can data transmit in one direction only or both directions? The second factor is the method of transmission. For example, how many bits can be sent at the same time. The last factor is how will data be synchronized. That is, how to make sure the received data is in the correct order. So let's talk about the first factor, that is direction. And there are three types of transmission modes. Okay, let's talk about the first mode, simplex. In this mode, data can be sent in one direction only. So if there are a sender and a receiver, the sender can only send the data but cannot receive the data. The second mode is half-duplex mode. In half-duplex mode, sender can send the data and also receive the data at one time. Half-duplex mode occurs when data is sent in both directions but not at the same time. The last one is full duplex mode. In full duplex mode, sender can send the data and also can receive the data simultaneously. Full duplex mode occurs when data can be sent in both directions at the same time. Then let's talk about the second factor, the method of transmission. There are two types of methods for transferring data. The first type is serial data transmission. In serial data transmission, data is sent one bit at a time over a single wire or channel. Bits are sent one after the other as a single stream. As for the second type is parallel data transmission. And in parallel data transmission, bits are sent by several channels at the same time, so many bits flow together simultaneously. Then let's compare these two methods. Here is the comparison of serial and parallel modes. For serial, this is less risk of external interference than parallel because it has few wires, and for parallel, it has faster rate of data transmission than serial. And parallel works well over shorter distance. As for serial, it's more reliable on longer distance. And serial won't have the risk of being skewed. However, the parallel has the risk of being skewed. And serial is often used in the amount of data that is relatively small. And for parallel, people prefer this method when the speed is important. And serial is used to send data over long distance. As for parallel, we prefer to use it when data is time sensitive. And for serial, it is usually less expensive than parallel because it don't need so many hardware requirements. And the parallel, it requires more hardware, so it will make it more expensive than serial. And also, parallel is easier to program input or output operation when parallel used. Okay, there's an example of serial data transmission, the Universal Serial Bus, USB. Also, USB allows both half duplex and full duplex data transmission. So if you cut a USB cable, then you can see 4 wires inside. The red and black one are for power, and the other two, the white and green one, are for data transmission. Okay, this is today's class, and here's a test for you. You can scan the QR code to do the test.